Hi, I'm Chuck Van Pelt, and I'm a seller advocate here at eBay. And I've been working at eBay for 8 years, but I've also been a seller on the platform for over 25.
Hi, and I'm Jonathan Chard, also a seller advocate. I've been at eBay for 14 years now, and I've been an eBay customer for 26 years. As seller advocates, we spend a lot of our time talking to sellers. In fact, just a couple weeks ago, we met with some sellers in the Seattle area. We take what our sellers tell us very seriously. Many of the new features and best practices that we're going to share with you today came directly from conversations with you, our sellers.
So, Jonathan, why don't you tell us a little bit about what we're going to talk about today?
For sure. Today, we're going to talk about new ways to create sale events, how to sell your items faster, getting the most out of everyone's favorite item specifics. We're going to talk about improvements to offers to buyers, how we made it easier to pick and ship, and we'll let you know how you can help influence the future of eBay. And a reminder, if you have any questions during the presentation, please use the Q&A tab and we'll get some answers for you. And with that, I'm going to hand it over to Chuck for the presentation. Take it away, Chuck.
Thanks, Jonathan. Well, first, let's talk a little bit about some new ways to create sale events. Putting your inventory on sale is a great way to help boost your sales. Today, I'm going to share a few new ways on the web and mobile apps that sellers can create sale events faster than ever. Now, as a basic or higher eBay store subscriber, you already have access to a variety of great promotional tools. But why should you consider using sale events? What value do they provide? Where do your buyers encounter these sales? Well, a sale event can help drive sell-through, and they're definitely shown to buyers in many places on the eBay marketplace. And I'm going to show you a few here just to give you a kind of an idea of what your buyers are going to see. For example, here you can see a sale coupon showing up on the search results. And on this is an item page where buyers will see the promotion displayed above the image gallery. And if you scroll down on the item page, in addition to information that shows up about you as a seller, if you're running a promotion or a sale, the buyer may also see a strip of other items in your inventory to which that promotion applies. Well, now you can add items to existing sale events directly from the active listing screen in Seller Hub. Now, it's really easy. Just use the search tab on the active listing screen to filter your listings to show the ones you want, and then check the items that you want to add. Click on Sell It Faster, the button there, and select Add to or Create Sale Event. You can see that right here on the screenshot. Now, from here, you can create a new sale event or add your items to an existing sale. It even lets you toggle between the existing listings you already have in a sale event and the new listings you want to add. So it's really easy to see, like, here's everything I have currently on sale, and here are the items I want to add. And in my own store, as I was kind of learning this flow, I just tried adding one or two listings at a time to the sale event until I got the hang of it. It's really easy. Just, if you put one or two in there, it's low risk and you can kind of see how it works. Now, here's some really good news. Now, we talked about on the web, on the active listing screen, creating a sale from there. But now you can create a sale event from the eBay mobile app. So just go to the selling tab on the mobile app and tap on your active items, and you should see something similar to the screen here on the left. Now tap the Actions button and then Create Sale Event. From here, you can use the Refine feature to organize your listings. So sort them in whatever order you want and get to the listings you want to add to the sale. Then tap the checkbox next to the listings that you want to add to your sale. Once you checked at least one listing, a Create Sale Event button will appear at the bottom of the screen. You can see that on the right screenshot there. When you've selected all the items you want to add, tap the Create Sale Event button. Now, I should mention, at this time at least, you can only create a new sale from the mobile app and not add listings to an existing one. To add listings to an existing sale, of course, you can go to the active listing screen on the web or the promotions dashboard on the web, and those are both located in the Seller Hub. I jumped ahead one here. Here we go. All right. So from here, this is on the mobile app again. We're going to create a sale. From here, you can set the % off and the sale duration. You can also give your sale a name, although this is a name that's only visible to you, just so you can track your sale. Now tap on the Review Sale Event button to review your items before you create the sale to ensure the discounts meet your expectations. Then tap on Create Sale Event to launch your new sale. Now you can start creating sale events today on your mobile iOS device, but event creation is coming soon for Android devices, so watch out for that. Now, one of the most frequent requests I get from sellers is to improve the ability to manage their eBay business from their mobile device. These new sale features on the mobile app are another way we're helping you take quick action for your business from wherever you are. If you're out in the field, if you're at garage sales or thrift stores or outsourcing materials anywhere, the tools will be right there with you in your app. Now, that said, you still have access to the same level of control over your sale events from the promotion tab on Seller Hub. So if it's important for you to be able to segment your sales by category or apply a promotion only to items at a certain price range, you can still do that there. Now let's talk about some upcoming additions to the active listing screen to help drive faster sales. Currently on the active listing screen, eBay will advise you when there's an opportunity to send an offer to a buyer, as you can see right here on this screen. But coming soon, all sellers will see a new Sell It Faster recommendation on the Seller Hub Active Listings tab when we identify specific listings that we think will benefit from certain actions that you might want to take. Now, these recommendations are aimed at helping you improve things like your listing quality or helping you run more effective marketing campaigns. So you may see a recommendation in there to do those things. So keep an eye on your Active Listings tab. You may start to see Sell It Faster recommendations for listings that can benefit from a few simple changes. Now, I hear from sellers all the time how time-consuming it can be to complete item specifics for their listings. Let's talk a bit about how to get the most impact without spending time on things that don't create value for you. Now, I get it. A list of item specifics, like this one here in this picture for a train accessory, can look very daunting. But the bottom line is that you are the best judge of what specifics are important in your categories. Most item specifics are optional, and you shouldn't feel obligated to complete them all. But if they're top of mind, go ahead and include them. The rest are there to help your buyers filter the search results on eBay, which is important. But at the end of the day, you are the best judge of which are the most important to your buyers. Now, in my own eBay store, I rely on the Sell One Like This feature for 99% of my listings. I find it to be the fastest way to crank through my listings. Now, try running a quick search for an item you're selling, and when you find an example you like, you can start one like it by tapping the Sell Now link under the image gallery. Or, as you can see in this screen, you can switch to a sold listing search and click the Sell One Like This link right from the search results page. Well, the cool thing is when you choose to sell one like this on an eBay listing, most of the item specifics from that listing will come over as well, allowing you to benefit from those who came before. Now, just make sure you do a quick scan of the specifics that you inherited to ensure they align with your own item before you finish your listing. Now, here's a super helpful tool to populate your item specifics even faster. Now, in the advanced web listing screen, which I'm showing part of here, eBay will suggest item specifics for you based on what you've entered into the title field. So as you're typing things into the title field, below it in that red box there, you'll see item specifics that it thinks you may want to add will pop up there, and you just can check the box next to them. They'll automatically be added with one click. So like in this example, I typed in a title, and eBay has identified a brand, type, and gauge of this model train accessory just by reading the title. All right, enough about item specifics. Let's move over to offers to buyers, also known as seller-initiated offers. Now, it's no secret, one of the most frustrating things for sellers has been receiving a commitment to purchase, but never receiving payment. And as a seller on eBay myself, I am not immune to this. It's been a real challenge to tackle across the platform, but we're knocking out another source of unpaid items on the offers to buyers feature, which you may also know as seller initiated offers. Now, when a buyer accepts an offer, the buyer will be required to check out and complete the payment. Until they pay, the item remains available for purchase by any other buyer. Now, let's say you send an offer to a buyer and they send you a counteroffer. If you accept the counteroffer, the buyer will be prompted to check out to secure the item. Until an item is paid for, a seller can continue to send offers or counteroffers to any other buyers, or you can even sell the item at full asking price. Again, until the item is paid for, it remains available for purchase. Now, another great option associated with seller offers is that sellers can opt to automatically send offers to any new potential buyers who show interest in the listing by watching or even just visiting it. So to do this, when you're sending an offer to a buyer, just make sure the automatically send offers checkbox is checked. And you can see that there in red, outlined in red. Make sure that checkbox is checked when you send an offer, and any other buyer who shows interest will receive the same offer. Now let's shift to picking and shipping, or order fulfillment, it's also known as. Basically, when you sell something, this is the process you go through to go get that item out of your inventory and ship it to the buyer. Now, sellers often relate to me that even a tiny improvement in their workflow has a big impact when magnified by like 10 or 100 or even thousands of listing activities a day. Now, here are a few things we've done to help speed up the order picking flow. First off, you can see on the left screenshot here, there's a little icon over the thumbnail image. And we've added that icon to every thumbnail image in the Ship Now screen on mobile that opens the image gallery. Now, why is this useful? Well, this allows you to more quickly compare your listing to the actual item in your inventory and work through your order picking faster with fewer defects. A good example is I sell a lot of remote controls for electronic devices, and I have a whole bin full of them, and they look all very similar. So I'll often click on that little icon and bring up the image gallery and look at details of those pictures to make sure I'm pulling and shipping the right remote to a customer. Now, in addition to this, both the quantity sold and the custom SKU are visible in this view, and you can see that there on the right. Now, on the mobile app, you can now sort the list of items to be shipped by buyer or by custom SKU, allowing more flexibility to combine shipping when multiple items are sold to the same buyer, or to pick all of the items from one area of your inventory in one go to speed up your outbound shipping process. So how does this work in practicality? For me, the way I benefit from it is when I may ship items or sell items to the same buyer where they've checked out several times. They've gone through and hit buy it now on 2 or 3 of my items within an hour or two period. So now I have multiple discrete orders going to that same buyer. Well, I want to benefit from combined shipping, and they want to benefit from combined shipping. So what I'll often do is initially when I go to ship, I'll sort that list by buyer, and that way they'll all flow together, and I can quickly see that I have items going to the same buyer. And that way I can put them in the same package and then opt to refund them partial shipping if I want to do that. Now, sorting by custom SKU is cool too, because that way you can go to one part of your inventory. For example, I have bin A may contain several items that I sold that day. So I'll just sort by the custom SKU, and it'll show me all the items that are in bin A. And so I only have to go to that bin one time and pull all those items. So for me, it's been a real time saver. Now, sometimes it helps to see the item specifics for a given listing to help identify it in your inventory when you're pulling orders. Now you can access the item specifics only one tap away from the order details screen on your mobile device, as shown here. Now, finally, let's talk about custom SKU, or called custom label some places in the site. Now, I know that sellers use this critical listing field in various ways to run their businesses, and having access to this data is important. I know I personally use it for the location of my inventory. I know some sellers use it for their cost of goods or where they source the materials, or sometimes they'll put all that information in that field. Well, we recently added the custom SKU field to the seller view of the listing page itself. Now you can quickly access your item location, cost of goods, or any other vital data that you stored in that field right from the listing page. And you can see that here. I have a red arrow pointing to it. I know it's a bit of an eye test here, but rest assured, right there at the top of the screen is that custom SKU on the item listing page. All right, so that's a lot of information I've given you about some of the new features and capabilities that we've added to the site. But let's talk about how we get our ideas for what to work on next. Let's talk about how we talk to you, the seller, and how you can help influence the future of eBay. So here are a few ways that we can hear your voice, that we can hear from you. We're listening to your feedback. We're making changes. Here's one way you can talk to us is on iOS and Android devices. You can shake the device. I know this sounds kind of silly, but you can actually, when you're on the eBay app, if you're on a screen and you want to provide a comment or feedback, positive or negative, you just give the device a shake, and a shake to report form will pop up on the bottom. And you can see that here in the screenshot. Now, from there, you can report a technical problem or just send us your feedback. Now, throughout the eBay apps and the eBay website, there are opportunities to provide your input. They usually look something like this. On the left, you can see a little thumbs up, thumbs down, where you can provide your feedback. But what you might not know is when you tap that, you get this screen like on the right, and it gives you some actual text fields to enter your thoughts. So just tap the thumbs up, thumbs down to rate your experience, and then you can send us your feedback in your words. Now, I promise you, on these surveys and on this feedback, whether it's shake the feedback or these forms like I'm showing you here, we are definitely reading this stuff. Jonathan and I spend a lot of time reading seller feedback and putting that information all together and understanding what the friction points and the what's working for our sellers. And this definitely gets reported to our product teams and goes into making the product better. So this is 100% worth your time to communicate with us in this way. Here's another place great for sellers to get information about the eBay platform and to engage with other sellers. The eBay Seller Forum. Now, it's monitored by eBay staff, but it's primarily for use by eBay sellers. There are forums in here for general seller information, for how to use various seller tools. You can learn more about using our mobile apps, and there's even a place to report technical issues with the eBay platform. So if you want to visit the seller forums, it's really easy. Just go to community.ebay.com. Now, finally, a great place for sellers to report account issues is the eBay Seller Help screen. Seller Help lets you quickly and easily manage your returns, refunds, and other selling issues in one convenient location. And I've shown it here in the screenshot. To get there, you go to ebay.com/sellerhelp. All right, well, that's a lot today. I'm really glad you came and joined us. Let me just go in summary over some of the things that we learned because I really want you to try some of these things. First of all, we learned how you can add sale events from more places than ever in the eBay marketplace. We announced our new Sell It Faster recommendations that are going to come up, so definitely watch for those on your active listing screen. We talked about trying a few new ways to speed up listing with item specifics and some ways to make that more efficient for you. We covered making offers without taking your items out of circulation. So unpaid items becomes less of an issue, and you have more flexibility with offering offers to your buyers. Now, we talked about how to pick and ship faster by using your mobile device and some other changes that we've made around the platform. And finally, we covered ways that you can talk back to us and have a voice and help guide the future of eBay. Well, that's it. Thank you very much for your time.